Good morning, everybody. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. You got the Nasdaq futures contract up, of course. What do we got going on this week? What's in the news? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Front page of CNBC. Our boy Sam could face years in prison. That's all right. Stock futures fall to start the week as traders look ahead. Economic data. What's up, Lennon? What's going on in the news? Treasury yields climb. Let's look up economic calendar. Let's keep you junky one. Just some of the filter settings. All right, what do we got going on this week? ISM service is coming out at 9 o'clock, 45 minutes. Need to be aware of that. Tomorrow, not much. This should say 7:30. Initial jobless claims on Thursday, maybe. So today at 9, Thursday 7:30 pre-market, and then Friday Michigan consumer sentiment. And PPI will be a big one, 7:30 pre-market. So that's what we're looking at this week. 9 o'clock this morning. Should wait until after 9 o'clock this morning to take a trade. It's Monday morning. I kind of see what the markets have in store, or not have in store, what the markets are thinking. Are in a bullish uptrend at the moment within a larger bearish downtrend. I could get this to come. In a bearish downtrend, you can see obviously we're in this rip from COVID. Beginning of the year, we begun the downtrend. We're still in. Kid yourself, we're still in a downtrend. At the moment, however, we are in a little bit of a bullish uptrend. We were kind of in this wedge going on here. Broke to the upside of that. NFP on Friday pushed us down and breaking a little bit higher. I do expect a move past this up into this area. Maybe we don't get it. Maybe everybody's expecting that move, and then the pullback, and everybody's starting to short it here, trapping some buyers. We're expecting that as well. Yeah, I don't know. We can look at a 4-hour. We can just draw a little bit of a counter trend line going on here, like that. And perhaps if we break above 12,010, it looks like we probably would see some sort of yeah. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. We're hitting some support down here, 20 SMA on the 4-hour. What I have noticed is sometimes that, well, I can say we're negative 900 delta, negative on the day, below VWAP. It's looking bearish at the moment. Very nice low volume node formed right here. This is an overnight volume profile. You can see that LVN. I have it up, the 2000 tick chart up here actually to pull that up, which is an overnight profile. LVN right there. Probably wouldn't be looking to go long on it. Really, there's not really a very good opportunity to go long. Massive resistance going on up here, pre-market. Really, it's just looking like most is to the downside at the moment. Working to find some support. Big low volume node going on down here from last week. We could look at last week's profile. LVN coming in at 11,890-ish. It may want to make a move down there. But at the moment, we're just kind of in a little bit of a range here, pre-market. I don't know if a range. We broke into the downside, but I'm not giving that too much attention. Only because what's up, Vernon? What's up, SW Blaze? I'm just not I'm not really feeling anything at the moment. Counter trend line here in the 30-minute. You might be able to trade the break of that back up. But Delta, again, Delta and on the day we're all looking like not much to again, higher time frames, it looks like we're going to want to make a move back up. But at the moment, it's looking bearish. So I don't know if there's really much of an opportunity for me to do anything. I think the best thing to do is wait until, what's up, Esther? Wait until 9 o'clock. Wait 35 minutes for news to come out. And then trade after that news, maybe something around 9:30 or 10. There might be some structure around there that I could trade. Other people might be finding opportunities, but down channel here in the 5-minute. Trade the break of the down channel back up to VWAP. I don't know. Or do you trade a short break of something like this off the LVN? We have a bullish support, this bullish supporting trend line right here on the 5-minute. That breaks. Maybe it's going to roll down again. It's Monday. It's Monday. There's news coming at 9. There's probably not a whole lot to do with it. At least for me, that is. How are you guys? What's up, Ken? Nothing much in the news, except there's some economic data coming out at 9, which I already even forgot what it was. What's coming out at 9? ISM, Institute for Supply Management. The Institute for Supplies Management Services Purchasing Managers Index, PMI, reveals the current conditions of the U.S. service sector, which has historically been a large GDP contributor. A print above 50 shows expansion in the service sector's economic activity. So I don't know actually what the markets want to see out of that, to be fair. NFP came in strong on Friday and we saw a massive drop. Markets recovered from that. So I don't know if we get a strong PMI number, markets might actually drop, which would be a little bit contrarian. What's up, Find the Algo? Good morning, guys. Trading one of these Buell-Knox master accounts here, just like their performance account, just one contract today. Lots of prop firm sales going on. I think today is the last day for Apex. There's a coupon code below. I think today is the last day for Apex. Big sale they're having. Double check. Today's the last day for their big sale, 80% off. So if you haven't picked up an evaluation account yet, today is your last day to get one for 80% off. But if you're watching this later, you can use that same coupon code to get 50% off. So always some sales going on here. Looks like this thing's going to continue to drop down. I would say to the bottom of this channel. Good. Where's book map? Let's pull up book map, see what we got going on the order book. I suspect we see a bunch. Oh, we don't actually see a bunch down 900. I expected we'd see a bunch of orders sitting down at 900. We don't. Little booksies, mapsies here. I don't know. I'm not seeing much of opportunity. On the technicals, it looks like it wants to roll down here to 10, I would say. Could you short the break of 8, on the open 18? I may just go right now. Taro seems like he's short 3 contracts, I think. So some guys are getting short on it. So you could get short, but I'm probably gonna hold off. Look at this 30 minutes. It's looking pretty bearish. We may get a full move down to 90. Massive low volume node from last week, which may be providing some support. Which may provide some support. Yeah, you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button? I'd appreciate it before the market really opens. Again, we got news coming out at 8:45. Sorry, at 9. We've got some PMI news, and there's not going to be really much to do, I think, for that. It's Monday morning. The trade I'm seeing, though, if you want to try to take a scalp on this, is just a quick break of support down to the bottom of this channel, bottom of the band on 5 minute. It could give you a false breakout, though. Come down here to like 17, whip back up to 36. At 30, right up here at this blue box, we've got a low volume node. 38, you can see it here on the overnight profile, which is probably going to provide some resistance. That also might correspond with the 20 SMA on the 5 minute. That would also might be an interesting place to get short on it. Top of the band here on the 1 minute. That would actually be a pretty good scalp for me if that thing popped up to this zone. I might try to take a stab at a short on it. But now we're getting that. I don't like trading pre-market, so I'm just gonna let this thing kind of go by me. But yeah, up here at 38, this level, you can see it pretty clearly. Top of the band on the 1 minute. The price tends to respect bands on the open. Quick impulse down to 10. Scalp. Down at the bottom of this channel here on the 5 minute. A move up. I kind of wait for it to come to 38 and then be looking at. You can also just see here sellers coming in even before that, Price is moving up, delta's moving down. Delta move down there at this level. Take our stop. Went right to it. It's coming down. In that 20 SMA on the 5-minute. Still moving down. Now Delta's. Well, we took that trade in the open. I still like that trade. Top of the band there on the 1-minute. Should have got a quick scalp on it. There it comes. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna stop that thing. Just getting chopped up here on the open. It's frustrating. This thing's probably now gonna come back down. Oh man, I'm just taking stabs at it. I shouldn't even be staring at this thing right Just up here at the top of the band of the 5-minute up. It's a buying. Order sitting up at 20,000. We got that news coming out now. I've just got to eat this $388 loss at the moment and just sit on my hands until after 9. Oh, we gotta let this news come out at 9. Looks like it wants to pop this, huh? I'm going to do it. Delta was moving up on that really hard. Just doesn't look like it's got much room. Down a little. It's just too choppy. News just came out. At 8:45, what is this? S&P Services PMI came in a little, basically a consensus, a little bit better than expected. Got more news coming out at 9. A bunch of news coming out. News coming out. This just came out over here. Boom, that just came out, and then we're gonna wait until 9 for this stuff to come out. I'm still thinking about that trade on the open. I don't know, maybe it was a little too aggressive, but you know, the trade on the open that we took a loss on was we were in a downtrend overnight. Price pulled back into this LVN. We got a couple bearish signals, took a short right at the LVN, top of the band on the 1 minute. Got stopped out. I mean, not all trades are going to go your way, you know? Just the way it goes. Took our stop. It's not coming. LVN might be using it. Support. Shouldn't take anything. Shouldn't need to wait till after 9 o'clock. I'm going to go walk around. I'm not going to be staring at this thing for that long. I will end up doing something I regret. It's still looking bearish to me at the moment. But take a coffee break for about 10-15 minutes. I would encourage you not to trade before news comes out. Although this does look like a buy. Big move up, smaller move down, clear trend line, break VWAP, move back up. Delta's moving positive. But all right, guys, I'm going to go take a break. Be back in about 10 minutes. All right, guys. So I'm back a little bit early here. Just got some coffee. I need to journal that first trade. It's good to journal your trades. First trade. What happened on the open? A small impulse down on the open. Only moved 5 points or so, maybe 5 points on the open. Impulse back up into the low volume node. Was also the top of the band on the 1 minute, which yeah, over here. How's this thing doing? It's just ranging up here around VWAP. Gosh, it's gonna be so choppy. Sucks. Not a good day to trade. I don't know. See a point of control coming in down here with Delta moving up. You're almost around the break of this 38. We fall back. Orders down. Lunch down here. Yeah, I mean, I think this low volume node down here is going to be providing some. Hey, if we fall back 34, we may get a bigger move. This news is coming out at 4 minutes. So. God, you want to short this so bad. Just trying to be patient and wait for that. This news and then see what we can do with it. It's going to spike around that news. You know, something time. I want this news to come out. I want to take a short here so bad. We've broken support. Got a clear bottom here at 14. And I think eventually it's going to want to come down down here to 890. But the news could come out and this thing could rip up to 70, then rip back down. Just can't. Come on, news, come out. Oh, tried to trade the news there and just didn't get it. Boom, through everything. You gotta wait for it to find some balance. Sort itself out here. Appreciate you, whoever gave this thing. I appreciate the 16 likes. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Tried to short the bottom here and catch it on a slingshot kind of move. But just didn't get filled on it. EMI came in hot, baby. 56. It's too hot. It's too hot. There's a big fear that if the economy is just too hot, they're gonna keep raising interest rates. That's the big fear with all this stuff. So as long as we keep getting these really good economic numbers, the Fed's going to try to induce a recession here in order to save and avoid hyperinflation. So it is a delicate act that they're doing. They're trying to do anyway. They don't want to neuter the market too much, but they also don't want inflation to get out of control. You do. An initial impulse down. News crashed through. I mean, I still would probably be looking to short it. Just up. It's just, shoot, I don't know. I say you're looking to short it, but Delta's starting to move up here. I think the markets do want to have a Santa Claus rally. They just getting much cooperation here with economic data and stuff, but they're trying to move up in general. Big long wick on the 5-minute. Gonna have this thing move around for a little bit longer, build some structure. At least from me, this guy. This is a 2000 tick chart on the Q. Ready to roll. Still a little bit overextended to the downside though. Order sitting down at 50. Got rhythmic up. Make sure that I didn't get some order filled on that slingshot move. Starting to move down a little. Just being patient with this thing. I'm just not seeing anything jumping out at me. It's just looking very choppy. I don't know. Tara, I just don't feel like there's, for me anyway. I still like that first trade on the open loss for me. You know, I was listening to a lot of Mark. I wasn't listening to a lot, but I listened to a little bit of Mark Douglas this weekend. I just needed to get like, it's good sometimes just to like listen to some refreshers of other traders. I was listening to Mark Douglas's trading psychology stuff just to kind of get my head right. You know, not trades aren't always going to go your way, and just because you take a loss on a trade doesn't mean you're a bad trader. Doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing. Just means some trades don't work out. Now, if I jumped into a trade, right, sometimes you can get mad at yourself because you break some rules or you're just trading recklessly, and that's when you should be upset with yourself. But you gotta, review the trade that you made and ask yourself if that was a good trade or not. And I still like that trade, on the open impulse up to a low volume no, top of the band on the 1 minute, top of the 20 SMA on the 5 minute, LVN, and a bearish trend line. I'm just trying to get a scalp out of it. And I took my stop loss on it. So, the way it goes, maybe don't trade the open, but I don't know. Kind of know that though. Great at trading the open. Kind of like this trade as a long. Above 17, Delta's moving up. Come back up to 28 maybe. It's got to break that top though. Lots of touches up here. You can see all these touches. 1, 2, 3. Big rejections. You can get up through that within this up channel. Breaks 20 SMA on this. I think we're going to come up here to 30. Delta's starting to move up. Man, Apex is really pushing their shit lately. God, I've been getting like phone calls from Daryl Martin. Anybody else get these? It's moving down, taking that trade off. Maybe, I don't know. I still like that trade. I like this technical setup on it. Do not copy my trades. You're gonna lose money. I lose money all the time. I lost this morning. Do like that trade up to 30 though. Bit of a counter trend trade. Yeah, a bunch of orders sitting down here at 50. Maybe that's where she wants to go. Thanks, Carolina. Well, we got a couple conflicting signals here, it sounds like. Taro's. What's up, Dre? Taro's looking bearish. Carolina's looking bullish, unless I'm reading that wrong. Nice, Jamie. Nice, nice. Get after it. Well, I thought she was gonna go up here, and just never got that break. Now everything's kind of pinching in. It's looking like it's kind of consolidating. I thought we were gonna get a quick move. I was expecting that pop of 17 and then move up to the top of the channel. Now we see the bands on the 1 minute closing in. Again, just nothing for me, for nothing to do right in here. Take that trade off and just kind of wait. Delta's moving up though. Delta's forming some bullish structure. I do think we're going to come down here to 50. Just trying to get in on a good price at it. Right? Place you want to get in is up here, 12, 14. So these orders sitting down here at 50. Negative order flow. That's where she wants to come down. I don't know if it's got the steam to really run down there. Yeah, looking to go short on it. I'm trying to get a decent entry. I'm just chasing it. Delta's moving up. I don't know. Short on it, but just jump in and ride it down to 50. Really, the place you want to get in is up here. Some patience. Just take some patience. Ooh, coming right back up to our spot where we're thinking about taking a short up here. It's a very similar situation to the short we're thinking about this morning, right? Coming back up to that LVN. Trying to see if it wants to give us something out of this. Problem is I'm not trading my P&L a little bit too much, so I'm just taking little scalps, trying to chip away at that. I mean, this was I was talking about getting in up here, just didn't. So I mean, I did, but I took profit way too soon. It's tough. Well, this exact zone where I wanted to get in on a short came up to, I took like $50 scalp off of it, which was so stupid. And I'm really beating myself up now because I should have held this thing down to lows. And, just taking that loss early on this morning kind of throws you off game. If I have a game, I don't know if I even have a game. Well, guys, I'm probably gonna keep trading, but I'm gonna need to take a break here because I missed that big trade up here. I just need to go walk around, let kind of my brain reset. I'm about ready to jump into something I'm gonna regret. Um, yeah, I don't know. But I'll be back tomorrow trading. Appreciate you guys being here. We might break that 92, then pop back up here. We may just range down here. Um, I don't know. Last day for Apex sale. Anybody's interested, you can use that coupon code in the pin message up there or in the description below. Last day for 80% off on Apex. Pretty cheap to get some of these accounts. Yeah, Carolyn, I'm just not in the right mindset, man. I'm sorry, not man. My apologies. I just took that early loss on the open, and I feel myself just trying to trade to get it back, and I'm about ready to do something that is not going to be good. This was a good trade up here. This was the good trade up here, and I didn't take it. I mean, I took it, but I didn't hold it. So I got to get, in the right mindset. I'm going to go outside, take a little walk, and then I'm going to come back in here and see what happens. We may get another move back up here, and up to 907, up to this area. That same trade may set up again for us. So Delta's moving up. I wouldn't be shorting it here. Yeah, I'm going to come back. A lot of day left. A lot of week left. $300 is easy to recover on a good trade. It is hard to recover when you are frantically trying to make it back. So we're going to chill, take it easy. Mark Douglas is coming into my head telling me just to go chill, bruh. So anyways, I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. If you wouldn't mind giving this thing a like before I jump off of here, I'd really appreciate it. If you're new, if you stumbled on this thing, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. I live stream nearly every morning. And we really look for just some kind of overall picture of what the market's doing, see if we can find any setups. Again, another short coming in up here. I don't think it's going to be able to get through this. This does not look like a bullish move at all, even though it's a very bullish 5-minute. I think we're probably going to pop back up here again and be another short opportunity. So you guys take it easy. Thanks so much. Everybody who gave this thing a like, thank you. Appreciate that. I will be back tomorrow, 8:15 a.m. Central Time. Join us over on Discord if you're trading the rest of the day, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye.